Hey everyone, it's Vinyl. Today we're gonna have a bit of a short talk. It's kind of a for the record video, not quite. And I'm gonna be talking about how the Jujutsu Kaisen it's in shambles. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna start off by saying it sucks quite a bit because I really like Jujutsu Kaisen. So it's like I'm really sad to see that the fandom has fallen so far. But I'm going to be talking about how the fandom has gotten after the events of 236 has kind of gone downhill. Jujutsu Kaisen manga spoilers as well as My Hero manga spoilers in this video. So if you're not looking for either of those, please click off now. But let's start off. So Gojo's death in chapter 236 became a really big event for the Jujutsu Kaisen community, and people went nuts. I think honestly some of it was pretty embarrassing, in my opinion. We had people people who ruined their lives. Like people, there was a guy who threw his phone on the floor. Who his wife, like at a party when he read chapter 236, and he threw his phone on the floor, and his wife and it left with his kids to go stay at a hotel because of how he reacted over the chapter. I saw a girl say she was pregnant with Gojo's reincarnation on TikTok. Someone bought a star and named it Satoru Gojo. So it's gone pretty far. I'm really glad that it never went as far as Bakugo's death. As someone, when Bakugo died, or initially in the manga, they took their own life. So I'm glad nothing like that has happened, at least to my knowledge. But it still is really, really sad to see what's happened. Like all the people wanting this, and another thing, the spoilers, guys. The spoilers are really bad. Like the spoilers about Gojo's death. Like we have a GIF on Instagram that's just a cube that flips to Gojo dead immediately, and the spoilers were pretty under wraps until that moment, from my knowledge. Like I never heard of anybody getting big spoilers until then. On top of that, what else happened? I don't know. There's just it's just overall feels like the fandom's gone to shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm insane. But the cope on Gojo's death is really bad. Kawashimo got packed, and people were really mad about it. The fact that people seem to genuinely be threatening Gege Akutami's life now, the mangaka, the fact that they actually seem to be pretty interested in trying to kill him once the new law comes out is terrifying. People have been making jokes. Like I saw one TikTok of a girl having a cake that had Gojo on it, and she cut it in half. And then ate it while she was wearing Sukuna makeup, and people just said in the comments that people were like, it's not funny, or you're weird, and so people were insulting her for making a lighthearted joke about Gojo's passing in the manga. And it's I don't know, it feels so childish to see the fandom like this. Nobody seems to actually understand what's going on. How bad it's actually gotten. And I compare it to the MHA fandom just because of how everybody hates on the MHA fandom, and I consider them similar due to how everybody treated Gojo, how everybody talked about Gojo is similar to how the MHA fans talk about characters like Bakugo, talk about characters like Deku, and stuff like that. And obviously a lot of the arguments that end up happening in MHA sphere, like Deku x Bakugo being canon, and all those headcanons being canon, aren't as prevalent with JJK from my knowledge, but there's still weird things like seances, people saying they're pregnant with Gojo, there's still a lot going on. Now obviously some of them may be jokes, but I looked over the person that said they were pregnant with Gojo's reincarnation, and their account was all about it. They were talking about how they need to name him Gojo, and how he's going to be, it was weird. Yeah, no, people, the JJK fandom is pretty bad for sexualizing characters as well as My Hero. I will say something that JJK fandom has a small edge up on is most of the characters that get sexualized are not small children. They're not 16. The most sexualized character is an adult male, so we'll take that one. But it's just, I find it crazy how far it feels that JJK fans have fallen compared to where we once were. I know this video was this video, at least so far, has been much of like just a opinion-based rant. But like, I don't know, it's just a weird feeling that like the JJK fandom has really gone downhill. Maybe I suck for saying this, and I'm like totally wrong, and maybe I clickbaited a little too much. But it's like, I don't know, I just feel like over such an event, so many people have literally had days. They've ruined parts of their life just because Gojo, like a fictional character, was killed. And like overall, and obviously the main reason I compare to MHA when it comes to that is because of Bakugo's death in the manga, causing someone to take their own life. People were in shambles. I don't know. For me, I do like have an attachment to like characters. Like I do have an attachment to like fictional characters, but not in the way that these people do. Like I think fictional characters, if they are written well, like their deaths are written well, are perfect. For example, Bakugo dying, I thought he had one of the best written deaths I'd ever seen in all of manga. And like it's great that he's back and all, but like I'm still sad that he's back. Also, after reading the events of the latest chapter, so if you don't want to get spoiled for the latest chapter, I'm kind of sad that they took the sacrifice away from All Might. You know, and that's actually brings me to it, is JJK fans, like, they should know by now that Gege just kills people. He doesn't let them live. Especially when compared to something like My Hero. My Hero, the only major character, like characters we know that died, were Bakugo, and now he's back. I guess you could say Night Eye and stuff, but no really major deaths have happened in a long time. Hero deaths specifically. Villain deaths have happened, obviously, which for me are more impactful. I do like the villain cast in My Hero a lot, but it's still like like more characters should be given the glory, quote unquote glory, of being given the capability to die within the manga. In my opinion, I don't know. Maybe I suck. Maybe I have some fair opinions here. If you want to argue with me, just comment below. I'll try to reply to as much as I can, if there's any replies in general. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Whether or not you give a shit about anything I said, or you think I'm just some idiot, some monkey, or you think I'm wrong, and you think JJK fans are justified, or My Hero fans are justified, let me know. I always rant. To stop doing that, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a good one.